Good afternoon, all. And today's UGC NET literature question is: which among the following are not the genuine sources of sublime as cited by Longinus? And the options are creation of imaginative feelings, the command of full blood or a robust idea, nobility of spontaneity, the general effect of dignity and elevation. So and they have asked us to select the correct option: B and C only, A and D only, C and D only, B and A only. And before knowing the answer, let's know a very little about the work on the Sublime. And on the Sublime, it was written by Longinus. It was first written in Greek language. It's written in the first century, maybe possibly century AD also. It and the genre it belongs to is literary criticism, and it's a rhetoric work. The meaning of sublime, according to Longinus, is the echo of a great soul. Yes, he says that it is a writing that amazes, elevates, inspires, overwhelms, unlike the ordinary writings. And we should remember one thing here first. Um, according to Longinus, ordinary writings just persuade, and only the sublime writing transports. Okay, it just only perseveres, ordinary writings perseveres, and sublime writings just transport. And he has given five sources of sublime. Number one, it is the grandeur of thoughts. It's a grandeur of thoughts. A writer must possess a noble and a elevated mind. Only great thoughts can produce great literature. A narrow mind cannot create a good sublime work. The first sublime quality that Longinus says is the grandeur of thoughts. The second one is strong and inspired emotion, passion. Okay, there should be strong emotion in the literature. Okay, only the true emotions give power to literature, and it moves the readers more than artificial emotions. And the third one is noble figures of speech. The noble figures of speech, they actually arise naturally from emotion. See, when we are very sad, we cannot create a comedy. Okay, and when we are very happy, we cannot create any kind of sad emotions. So he says that the figure of speech should be associated with the emotion that is to be portrayed. And the next one is noble diction. This noble diction, the words, the choice of words should always be in relation to the emotion. Okay, and it includes powerful vocabulary, appropriate metaphor, beautiful imagery, dignified expression. And the final one is the dignified composition. Yes, the arrangement of words and sentences creates rhythm and grandeur. He also says ordinary words can also become sublime when it is arranged beautifully. Next, the answer. Now, so far we have seen the five sources of sublime, and if you want, you can see the video from the beginning. Now, let's go for the answer to the question. The option A and D are only the not not the sources of sublime. Let's see why. A. What was the sentence? Creation of imaginative feelings. No. Longinus is not at all talking about the creation of imaginative feelings. So, this is not one among the five sublimes. Next one. The command of full blooded or robust, full blooded, robust ideas, which means the thoughts of grandeur. Okay, thoughts of grandeur. Next, the nobility of spontaneity. Yes, he is talking about the nobility of spontaneity. He's talking about the emotions, and the emotions produce the figures of speech and the proper words, then the proper arrangements of the sentences. So he talks about the nobility of spontaneity. And the last one is the general effect of dignity. No, Longinus is not about talking about the effect of dignity and elevation. He talks about dignity and elevation, but not the general effects. So, mechanically, this general effect is not one among the five sources of sublimiting. Yes. So, let's go back to the question again and read the question once more and answer it. Okay. Which among the following are not the genuine sources of sublime as cited by Longinus? Yes, we have seen it already. Creation of imagination is not the creation of imagination or imaginative feelings is not the source of sublime. And the command of full blooded and robust ideas, yes, it is one of the source of sublime. And nobility of spontaneity, it's also one of the source of sublime. And the final one, the general effect of dignity and elevation. Okay, they this is not the source of sublime. Okay, so the answer is A and D. As per the question, the statement A and D are not the genuine sources of sublime. Okay, I think you all understood this question and answer. And this kind of question is often asked in UGC NET exam. See, we have to know one thing. Uh, Here, Longinus has talked only about the source of sublime. The effects of sublime are quite different. Effects of sublime, if we see, the effects of sublime are awestruck, then it should create some original feelings among us. Then there are also certain elevated passions that will arise in us, and all these are effects of a good work. Okay, good sublime work. So we have to be very sure about the sources of sublime and the effects of sublime. Okay, this is it for today's question, and very happy to meet you again. We'll meet you and with another question by tomorrow. So please subscribe for the next question as soon as I have uploaded it. Thank you.